I'm Bob Feldmeyer. I'm the director for the Center for Advanced Automotive Technology. We're located at Macomb Community College. We're one of 42 ATE centers, Advanced Technological Education Centers, around the country. We're funded by the National Science Foundation. What we do is try to develop education programs specifically aimed at educating technicians. But one of the other deliverables in our grant is trying to educate the general public. So what we're doing today is offering an electric vehicle ride and drive, so people have a chance to experience these. Most people have a very wrong perception of electric vehicles. They think they're very dull, slow, and boring. It's actually completely the opposite. You have instant torque and constant torque. They're really a lot of fun to drive. So we're hoping to get a lot of people through here today so they understand that electric vehicles are different than what they think. And this will hopefully encourage more people to want to get into the electric vehicle field.
Events like the Ride and Drive are all part of the big picture for CAAT.
The work of the Center for Advanced Automotive Technology is working in collaboration with industry, with other educational partners, with government agencies. We're developing curriculum, we're disseminating that curriculum. We're really a key resource for community colleges within the region and across the country to take that curriculum that we're developing through working with industry and get it out to those colleges and universities and maybe some high schools too, to put it to work to develop the next generation of technicians to develop these type of technologies that are here today.
And cutting-edge technology was certainly well represented at the event. The Bosch Automotive Service Solutions team helped explain how electric vehicles are charged. The over 200 attendees took the opportunity to test drive multiple makes and models of hybrid and electrified vehicles over a coned course. Some vehicles were donated by General Motors and Nissan. After having a chance to drive the vehicles, participants were asked about their experience.
This is the first time I've got a chance to drive an electric vehicle, and getting to drive the Tesla gives you a very good, I don't know what to call it, perspective on them. It was definitely a neck breaker when you hit the gas, and it gets up and goes pretty quick. For an electric car, you wouldn't think it would, and there's no noise or any engine revving, and there's no waiting for the gears to shift. It's just ready to go right when you hit the gas.
So far today, I've just driven the Focus and I've driven the Tesla. And what I was most impressed with on both vehicles, though, is instant acceleration. I mean, it's just really, really quick, just without hesitation and that. And you don't feel any shift points or anything with them.
We drove them all, actually. I actually enjoyed them. They're different. They're very quiet, and I like how they accelerate quick.
The drivers were also asked to complete a brief survey. 99% of the participants rated the event as extremely or very valuable. Nearly 2/3 of respondents indicated their perceptions of electrified vehicles had changed, and 100% noted that their perceptions changed in a positive way.
My previous thoughts about electric vehicles would probably be that they don't really get up and go as fast because they are electric, they're not gas. And that was definitely not the experience when I sat in that Tesla, and it got up and went really quick.
And I will say that Tesla took awesome care of that. Just, the gentleman in the car showed me the map where all the charging stations and like how you can still route a trip and not lose charge and be stranded anywhere. Like that, like how smart or how much smarter can you get in that situation? Like mine is blown to just completely right now, to tell you the truth.
And for most of the kinds of driving that we do, I think a lot of those issues have really been addressed much more so than they were even just a few years ago for me. So, because some of my misconceptions I have a new light on them now. So you really kind of have to have an open mind and check it out.
The drivers also had some important observations to pass along to those unfamiliar with electric vehicles.
Definitely, it's the future. Without a doubt, the electric car is the future. You can see with the supercharging stations and everything. Definitely, without a doubt in my mind, it's going to be the future. Gas-powered is very good and everything, but this is just a whole nother level. When it comes to quietness and performance and everything, it's a whole nother level.
If I met anyone that was really interested in an electrical vehicle, I probably would tell them that there are wonderful choices out there and they should always go and look.
Let's talk about maintenance. I've had the car for 3 years. I had the tires rotated. I'm still on 82% oil on my range extender. 3 years without changing the oil. Putting air in the tires. If you use the regen on the brakes, you rarely use the brakes, you're never going to wear out the brakes. No transmission, no parts. See where I'm going with this?
Depending on what you need. Like I said earlier, if you want a good everyday commuter and you don't drive too much, the Leaf is a phenomenal choice. If you want unlimited range, a little more range, but still electric, the Volt or the ELR is a phenomenal choice. But if you can, go for the Tesla. That's all I can say.
Finally, participants were asked about the event itself.
An event like this, where you can actually come and see many different manufacturers, the different offerings they have, maybe some different trim levels, things like that, especially, and open it to the public like this, I think is a very advantageous.
Oh, this is definitely an eye-opening event. This is something that I would suggest to everyone. I'm very grateful I got the chance to drive these. This is something that, definitely something to experience, definitely. Because then you get to see all the choices and everything, all the beautiful cars, and definitely something to experience.
Oh yeah, this was great. It had a little bit of everything for everybody. There were educational opportunities for the kids. They got to see some of the old technology and how it compares with the new. They got to talk to engineers about it, see how the cars work and how they're not driving yet, but they will be soon. And so it was really interesting, very educational, informative, and the best part was the hands-on, definitely the hands-on.
Based on the responses given, it looks like the Center for Advanced Automotive Technology accomplished their mission of getting more people interested in electric vehicles.